Hey, what's up, guys? Alex here. Happy Easter to those that celebrate. Yesterday was Easter Sunday. Today is Easter Monday, April the 21st, 2025. It's around 1:15 p.m. on a pretty gloomy, crappy day here in suburbia. We're in Brampton, Ontario, which is just northwest of Toronto. I hadn't been here in, let's say, over 6 months. And yeah, we're here at the intersection of Queen Street and Bramalea Road. I just got off the 501 bus. It's the Zoom route. It's a BRT route that goes along Highway 7. Very, very long route. But I was also just at the Bramalea City Center, and I'm going to be walking back there. And I'll tell you why I'm back here in the so-called India of Canada. Yes, a lot of people, outsiders, they make fun of Brampton because they have a very, very large Indian population. And that has skyrocketed ever since the mid to late 2010s. But it's also, I have a hate for Brampton, mostly because people do the weirdest shit here. The drivers, they're not even good at all. They drive like assholes, if you ask me. Oh, there's a squirrel. And also, the freaking stroads here, they're atrociously wide. Their urban planning here is just terrible. If you think about Durham region, if you think Durham region is that bad, take a look at Brampton. I've done many walking videos in Brampton, especially on Queen Street. Horrible wide lane roads. But that's to be expected in a suburban city like Brampton. But other than that, the culture of Brampton is pretty interesting. I mean, you have a mix of Black, Caribbean, and of course Indian, Punjab. So again, pretty much everywhere you look, always lots of Indian people, especially on the job. Like the bus driver was also Indian. But of course, it's always made fun of on social media because of the representation it gets. So now we're walking south on Bramalea Road. Oh, I think it's starting to rain now. It's around 6 degrees Celsius. Feels like 1, so I am wearing the light jacket. But, oh boy. I know I picked a shitty day to go, but at least I'm not too far from the mall. So I thought, let's make a walking video on Peel Center Drive. Well, actually, this is Kensington Road. And then it becomes Peel Center Drive. Whatever the next street is. Luckily, it's not supposed to be that bad, so I didn't really need an umbrella, but I mean, still. Now we're walking west, and if you're wondering how I got here, I used to take the long way to get to Brampton just because, you know, it makes so many bus ride videos, but I took the GO bus. Obviously, it's a much faster way. I took it from Yorkdale, just a half an hour bus ride, so it didn't take long at all, and I did a video on it, and I'm gonna do a ride video on a local Brampton transit bus. I used to come here to kind of foam the D40LFs and one of the older Novas, but I'm not interested in that anymore. And plus, I don't even want to spend too long here in Brampton, as we're again walking west here. And also the main reason why I came up here was to check out the Hudson's Bay store at the Bramalea City Center. It had been 8 days since I last went to one and did a video, mostly because I got busted, and plus I felt like I was rushing too much. So I took a break, but I came back, no issues. And I got 3 more locations to visit. I don't know, I have a hunch there might be some, actually, according to people that may have been here, looks like the elevators have been modernized. So I don't think I'm not gonna even try to get in. Or maybe I'll just quickly check. Oh, nah, there's too many people in there. Too many people. Here comes a Brampton transit bus. Oh, that's the route I should have took. Cause it would just drop me off right there. This is the 12 Grenoble, but I took the 501 instead. It was right there, so. And look, it's a bland 2016 Nova. The older second gen Novas are way better. A lot of you bus foamers out there, like myself. Well, I used to be one, but not as much. Like, the older Novas were the shit. The newer ones, not so much, but at least they've gone ahead with ordering new Flyer buses that seem very, very comfortable. Almost every time I'm in Brampton, I'm always in this area because of the shopping mall up ahead. That's Bramalea City Center. Here's King's Cross Road. May remind you of a certain regional slash inner city transit station in London, where the Harry Potter platform is. So you're gonna see a lot of buses coming out. And then this street actually forms a perimeter around the shopping mall. So just want to show you guys most of it. I wonder how the Indian food tastes here, because I love Indian food. Totally wouldn't mind. But it feels like Brampton has this representation get at a very negative way. Just because a lot of us Canadians have already complained about, oh, there's too many Indians here. Oh, it's like you're not in Canada anymore. It's a third world country. So that's what I feel like. That's what it almost feels like. I'm born and raised here. But let's not get into that. Yes, things have changed. I blame Trudeau, but that's the sign of the friggin' times, that's for sure. Hey, the Leafs won last night. Game 1, 6-2 over the Ottawa Senators. Their Battle of Ontario first round series. What a great game that was. Can't wait for tomorrow night. Game 2 at home. I'm going to try and head out for game 3 or 4, depending on Richard's availability and his friend. And I've also asked Alicia to come along with us, so she would love to. So we'll see. I haven't done a video with her in a while, so we're gonna try and go for it on Wednesday. This is Central Park Drive. Central Park. Are we in New York City? Hell no, this ain't New York. This is friggin' Brampton. And there's Queen Street again. And there it is, the Bramalea bus terminal. And I took the GO bus up here, like I said. And again, almost every time I'm in Brampton, I always come here. Just because that's like my getaway. Like that's like the only way for me to head home is to go to Bramalea and then take a GO bus, or even the long ass route on the 501, because that goes to VMC and connects with the subway. I just got a thumbnail. We're gonna cross to the other side. Again, check out my playlist of Brampton transit bus videos. I've done a variety on them, including some D40LFs, second gen Novas, and new Flyers. Here's the Peel Regional Police Headquarters. Oh shit. Yeah, unfortunately it's kind of drizzling here, but and it's not too busy here because, I mean, technically it is a partial holiday. Everybody's off school as well as work. Well, maybe if you're in the 9 to 5 industry. It shouldn't even be too busy regardless, because it is still a long weekend. Because it's a partial holiday, everywhere is open, as opposed to like yesterday when all the shopping centers were closed. Hey, look, there's a second gen Nova and another one over there. Haven't seen any D40LFs yet, but I know a lot of people were going crazy about a 60-foot bus. It was a new Flyer D60LF. I rode on it once last year, back in May, on the Jacuzzi route. So I literally went so friggin' far from home just to catch that bus, and I'm already used to that. But I think my plan after that is to make a ride video, maybe on the 16th Southgate, take it to Bramalea station, then I'll hop on the train. And I'll probably get home within the next 45 minutes. $2:34, I'm planning to get out of here. Now it's, oh yeah, there's the time, 1:24, April 21st, 2025. It says here, oh look, here's Team Canada Drive. I guess we'll loop around the mall here. Oh, can't cross yet. Oh, wait, the light didn't even change yet. Oops. Here's one of the newer buses, but that's a diesel as opposed to the hybrids that's been around for over a decade. Okay, why can't we cross? Okay, there we go. A sec. What the hell with it? There is at least one more elevator I want to film in this area. There's like a vintage armor around here somewhere. Oh look, there's a Canada Goose. So this shopping mall opened in 1973. So I've been to this mall at least 5 or 6 times over the past 3 years. And there's the Hudson's Bay store that is closing up. Let's say by June, like many of the other locations nationwide, except for 6 of them in Ontario and Quebec. It looks like the rain is lit up for now. I am going to make another visit to Brampton just to do some more elevator hunting in the downtown area. I'm not sure when, but I won't have time to do that today just because I want to get home immediately. And again, the people in Brampton really drive like assholes. So I gotta be on high alert. Here's an entrance to Bramalea. This friggin' mall has 2 food courts, and they have everything there. They have a McDonald's, KFC, Wendy's, Taco Bell. What else? I think they have a Burger King here. They have everything here. I wouldn't be surprised too if they had a Harvey's. I mean, I haven't been here in like a hot minute, but maybe if I could linger around here for a bit, I could. This is not a bad mall, even though it is hella far from me. Pure Michigan. Neighboring states to Ontario. But nobody's gonna come. Hey, look at this. Someone left a Toronto Maple Leafs mitten. Got the old logo. But as you can clearly see, I got the hat on because, oh, and the sweater as well. Obviously you can't see it, but. And yep, the federal election is in a week. Advance polls open, but I couldn't have time to vote, so I'll have to wait until next Monday, election day. But also the thing is though, because this election is so important, there has been a huge freaking turnaround of voters. So a lot of people have actually gone out because they give a shit about it. And on top of that, the lines have been crazy long too. For Andrew though, he came over to my place on Saturday. He said that one time he came in to vote, but the line was 3 hours long. And so hours later he came back, 30-minute wait, which isn't so bad, but like, come kind of missed out. I mean, even if I were to vote now, I could. Okay, it's this building I want to go into, but I'm gonna come back here when I'm done. There's another Canada Goose. Looks like we'll be heading south now. And then I'll come back when I'm done the video. And it stopped raining for now, but it's gonna be on and off. Got Popeyes, the Keg here, Moxie's. I'm guessing this is where all the teenagers go to at night to smoke their friggin' weed and do crazy shit like that. I got a iced coffee from the Timmy's before hopping on the go bus at Yorkdale. And I had lunch already at home because tomorrow I'm gonna be meeting up with Sapan, Yoshi, I don't know about Liam, and then Eddie and his partner Sip at a popular restaurant on the Danforth called Square Boy. Apparently everything there looks cheap. It has my type of food. Got Greek Slovakis, burgers and fries. I'm looking forward to it. There's Dixie Road over there. The street ends up somewhere, I think just down here where it meets Team Canada Drive. And this Decathlon store opened not too long ago. Oh, there's a Best Buy here. I didn't know that. A friggin' Best Buy. And then there's the Saul College. Or sorry, Sioux College. Right. My bad. $18 minutes of video, that's not so bad. I think I'm gonna wrap up the video up ahead in probably a minute or two. I'm gonna come back up, try to film the elevator, then hang around here, and I'll probably take the 16 to Bramalea station. It'll help on the train. So it should be an easy way for me to get home, but if only Mount Dennis station was open by now, I could have easily got off there and just hop on the LRT. Oh look, there's Clark Boulevard. I did a walking video on that street almost 2 years ago. In the early morning, around like 7:45. I got my ass up very early because I prefer to come when I'm going to the suburbs. I prefer to come here early, but I took a direct connection here, so not so bad. Value Buds. Wait, that looks like a weed shop. It's got the logo on it. There's a beer store here. Okay, so I think that's it here. I'm gonna go back where I came from and see what else I could find, but this is the only walking video I had in mind for today on this shitty Easter Monday. So that's it, guys. Thank you very much for watching, and if you enjoyed this video, please leave a like, comment, and subscribe if you haven't already. As always, stay tuned for more videos. Check out my others as well, and of course, elbows up to my fellow Canadians out there, and Goalies go! Game 2 tomorrow night at home. I expect the Senators to be better tomorrow. But we shall see. Last time I checked, Solars wasn't even on the ice at practice. So I don't know, man. I really do not know. If Wool comes on, oh man, I think I'm gonna be nervous. But Wool carried us like last year all the way to game. Well, you know the story. Anyway, guys, that's it. Take care. Adios. Au revoir. And bye-bye.